Hello traders, Rich here, and here's a quick but detailed update on Ethereum. As usual, if you guys like video analysis, let me know in the comments or simply leave a like. So let's get started. As we clearly see, Ethereum broke above the 3.5k zone, then got stuck inside this consolidation. And if you look left, we can see that the upper bound is actually what? This previous swing high, and the lower bound is actually this last swing low, which is holding the price back and this previous uptrend. So let me give you an example. So here we had a consolidation, and then we had a big upward and price kept moving higher. Here we also had a consolidation where price broke it upward, here as well, and so on, right? And here as well. Price is currently stuck inside this consolidation, and we can't really know which way it's going to break. That's why trading is always reactive and not predictive. Always wait for the market to make the first move and then react accordingly. So in this particular case, for the sellers to take over after rejecting the 3.5k, they have to break below this previous swing low, and then a movement till the next support, which would be the 3k or even this area, which is a demand area. As you can see, price made an aggressive movement upward from it, right? So for the sellers to take over, they have to break below this area. In this case, we can expect a movement till the 3k or around like 2.8k, or for the buyers to take over, of course, from a long-term perspective, because currently price is stuck inside a range. From a short-term perspective, they have to break above the upper bound, which also would be a break above this previous major high, right? So of course we're not in an uptrend because we don't have clean higher highs and higher lows, or consecutive to high highs and higher lows. We are currently stuck inside this big range, but the price is currently trading inside it. But at least we want to know who is currently taking over. So by breaking above this zone, the buyers would take over. In this case, we can look for buy setups on the retest, as a movement would be expected till around the 4k. Right. So that being said, waiting for price to break either side to decide who is taking over. And if you zoom into lower time frames, because price is currently retesting this support area, so meanwhile and until price like breaks below the zone or even trade higher to break above the upper zone, we are still looking for buy setups on Ethereum, and we currently are trading inside this channel. So waiting for price to form a third swing around it, and then we'll be buying on to break upward. Of course, this is just a buy from a medium or short term perspective. For the buyers to take full control again, to expect another long-term bullish movement on Ethereum, we will need to see a break above this one. Of course, from daily time frame, we need a massive candle close above it, or two full bullish candle close. And of course, the same goes for the lower one. For price to break it downward, we need a massive candle close below it, or two full bearish candle close. But for now, as per the current market conditions, this is what we'll be looking for. Price approaching a support area, and yes, this is also considered as a support area. And so this entire area is a support for now, and this is the lower bound of this range. So here we go, lower bound and upper bound. Price approaching the lower bound, so we are obviously looking for buy setups. This would be from a short-term perspective, and this can act as a short-term resistance. So for the buyers to take over, they have to break above it. Just before we continue, I want to share the good news. I recently had a deal with PrimeXBT for you guys to benefit from discounts and bonuses. When you create an account, simply go here, promo code, and copy and paste this one. I also included in the description below. And you will get a 50% bonus on your first deposit, or SignalyList 25, and you will get 25% discount on your trading fees. Moreover, they do have a very interesting feature which is called convesting, where you can copy other traders. So for example, you like this one who has very good results and daily profits, simply click on follow, and you will copy every single trade that he takes. If you don't have an account yet, I will make sure to include the link in the description below. And let's continue. As we clearly see, CADJPY is approaching a strong resistance area. It was acting as a support previously, then price broke it downward, so it's now acting as a resistance. And since price is approaching it, we'll be looking for sell setups, of course. Unless this resistance is broken upward in an aggressive manner, then it would become support again. In this case, we'll be looking for buy setups on 3 tasks. But for now, since this zone is still acting as a resistance zone, we'll zoom into lower time frames and look for potential sell setups. Of course, we'll be looking for sell setups as price can still dive in inside the resistance before going down or even breaks it upward as mentioned from daily time frame. But for now, as long as price doesn't break above this resistance, we'll be looking for sell setups. And I posted a picture analysis like 2 days ago that CAD was forming, still forming a double top pattern, and we'll be waiting for the price to form this leg and then break below the neckline, which was our trigger, which as you can see obviously didn't happen, and the price or CAD kept moving higher. For now, we're still around the resistance area and we are still looking for sell setups. And as you can see, the price lag is going a little bit flat. It was very aggressive and steep, trading higher. Now the buyers are still in control. They are still managing to make higher highs and higher lows. However, as you can see that the price is going flat than this one, which was steep, right? So we're waiting for price to form in this case because we've got a channel forming, and it's also we can see that we have the upper blue trend line which is acting and as I consider it an overbought area, so holding the price down. So we've got a resistance and we've got this blue trend line. That's why we are looking for sell setups in the first place. But we're waiting for our rules to be met. And I don't know about yours. It depends on your trading plan. Wait for a potential bearish reversal setup to get activated before you enter a trade. So you can simply go for the previous swing low broken downward, right? So higher lows. So for now, the buyers are still in control. At least wait for the last swing low to be broken downward to consider a potential reversal. But as per my trading plan, I wait for a bearish reversal pattern. In this case, the closest one is this channel. So waiting for price because it's not valid yet, right? So waiting for price to form a third swing around it just like this. We can't really know, right? So it can form like this. We can't really know, but it's just a projection for you to know what I'm waiting for. And this would be our trigger. And as usual, when the sell is activated, the stop loss would be just above the last swing high, which we can't really know where yet, right? But for this projection, it would be here, and we target a 2 to 1 reward ratio, which would be around our lower bound or around our lower blue trend line, which might act as a non-horizontal support. So our trade can hit take profit before reaching this area. And of course, as or until the sell is activated as per my rules, CAD would be overall bullish, can still trade higher, dive a little bit above the resistance before going down, or even breaks it upward as mentioned from daily time frame. So that's it for CAD and I'll see you on the next one.